U.S. President Barack Obama has said his government will step up efforts to prosecute sexual assault in the U.S. military, where attacks against female soldiers have reached epidemic levels.
I have directly spoken to Secretary Hagel already today in indicating to him that we're going to have to, not just step up our game, we have to exponentially step up our game to go at this thing hard.
A new Pentagon report said sexual assaults inside American armed forces actually reported by victims have spiked by more than 6% in 2013, and that there were probably as many as 26,000 cases of unwanted sexual contact over the last 12 months. But because of fear of retribution, the overwhelming majority of victims has kept silent. The U.S. leadership has been stung by the case of Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Krusinski, who headed a sexual assault prevention unit and was arrested for allegedly grabbing a woman by the breasts and buttocks in a parking lot not far from the Pentagon. He faces a misdemeanor charge of sexual battery, which carries a penalty of up to 12 months in jail and a fine of up to $2,500. The incident came on the heels of a Washington announcement that almost all combat roles in the American military would, in future, be open to female soldiers. Currently, although females in U.S. forces are able to serve in support roles and even as combat pilots, they are banned from more physically demanding jobs like the infantry and special forces. Israel's military, which draws its recruits by a national draft rather than the American system of volunteers and bonus payments, has employed female soldiers in its ranks for decades. They serve in practically all positions but combat roles, a policy that is generally supported by the Israeli population and the majority of women soldiers who serve in the Israeli Defense Forces.